Hello. I was going to be showing you. I'm just going to get this off the bat. I was going to be showing you the process of me making these stacks and their actions, but I've lost my voice, had a really bad cough, just got it back, and I don't want to repeat the hassle again because I got the colour values wrong the last time, and it was so tediously annoying because I couldn't figure out what went wrong. So anyhow, I'm not going to be showing you that. I will show you the actions and what they look like and all that, but I'm not going to be showing you the process of making it. It's too much hassle at this time of night, especially after losing my voice. So instead, I'll just be showing you everything else pretty much, apart from that. So first things first, we got these two stacks. This stack will make it so that all the nodes in it are blue. It has an action for that, and sure enough, all the nodes I put in it are blue. And this, obviously, it does the same, but it's purple. Now here's where things get fun. If I put something here, that's fine, but what if I mix the blue with the purple? Now, full disclaimer, you're not supposed to mix the blue with the purple. No one does that. But if you do, it will now go orange. Well, not orange, yellow, to indicate something went wrong here. I put another one in, and another one, and now we've got a bunch of things wrong here. Now, to fix it, we could just drag it away here, and that wouldn't actually fix it. We need to put it back, and now they're all blue again. And then we can drag them, not the whole thing, that thing. Yeah, if you click between the gaps, it will pull the whole stack, and now we can put them there. Likewise, do the same here. They're yellow, and you need to put them back to get them back to purple. Beautiful stuff. How does it work? This. Now, the trick is, it's a slightly different shade of yellow here. So when it leaves it, this different shade is how it memorizes. This is meant for me. I am supposed to be this color, and I've entered the wrong place. And that is the gist of it, pretty much. It's pretty simple. And yeah, that's how these work. You can also add other actions. And there are 3 types of actions: exit actions, entry actions, and created in actions. Created in actions means the node was created in this stack. Exit actions means the node left this stack, and entry actions means the node entered this stack. So a good example of something you could do, you could go all the way down here, click remove node, and now no node can leave this. They're all trapped in a cage, and if they do leave it, they die painfully. What happened there? Is that because I moved the stack around? Or is it because this thing has different conditions? Yeah, it's probably because this thing has different conditions. And that override, yeah. Because it has a safety mechanism in place for the remove node thing, so that it doesn't screw up a bunch of things as it removes the node halfway through processing stuff. But yeah, that's why you should generally have remove node on entry rather than exit, like this. Because if it's on entry, it's pretty much guaranteed to work. Anyhow, I am going to make it work better when you take it out. I am going to work on that, obviously. Apart from that, apart from that. Other things, yes. Other condition types. I'll actually let's show you them in this. This is pretty much all of the action types, not condition types. You can set stuff to happen at past a certain date, and using that you can simulate dead lines. And you can make it so that all nodes in this stack go red past a certain date, which is pretty cool. You can also move nodes past certain dates as well. So what you could do is you could have a stack called urgent, and you can move nodes to it when they pass their deadline, and now they're red. Pretty simple, but pretty effective. It will tell people that this is urgent. I know, shocking idea, isn't it? Oh yeah, and you can also do things like set the node user. This is pretty much your username for your computer, or if you want it to be someone else, it be their username for their computer. It is not your Unity account. Apparently, you need like sort of a deal with Unity to actually use someone's Unity account for this kind of stuff. But you can always get the username of some of whatever the hell the PC is on, so I use that instead. I'm not paying Unity just for this. It's not worth it. And you can also remove node conditions or all node conditions. I wouldn't think you would need to remove an individual condition. I don't think anyone ever would, purely because once a condition passes, it automatically removes itself, so it's not continuously firing, especially if it's a case of if data is more than, because it would just continuously fire then, and the node would not function. It would be caught stuck in an infinite loop of sorts. So they automatically remove themselves, the conditions, once they have fired off and did what they wanted to do. Once the conditions have been passed. But yeah, this is pretty much all the stuff you can do with it. You can also set node color based on usernames. So you could have someone, if you wanted to, you could have it so that someone has a very special color for their stuff. But you only get primary and secondary, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So you maybe don't want to use it on that. There is a reason as to why it's like this, and why you just don't get an unlimited amount of them, and that reason basically boils down to the fact that it will be a pain in the ass. There's already a lot of for loops just to find out where nodes have left and entered stacks and all that. If I do that, it'd be even more for loops, and at certain points, Unity is not going to like me for it. So that is why there is a limit to the amount of entry and exit action and stuff like that you can have. So, moving on to the other thing, the conditions. Conditions, you can have an unlimited amount of them because we're not using a bunch of for loops to make these things work. So you can go nuts. But they're pretty simple in design. They're not like actions. The only thing they can do is move the node to a different stack if a certain criteria has been met, and then they delete themselves, as I mentioned already. You can select what criteria that is here, and date more than, date less than. Is the current day more than this day, or is the current day less than this day? Just in case you get that confused and think it's the other way around, like I have done a couple of times. I'm an idiot. Anyhow, you got all this. Asset file created. Should mention, this is not a full file path. You just literally enter the file name. Something like file.cs. That is all you have to do. If it's something like a scene, then it will be file.scene. And you pretty much get the gist. Likewise, you also got this, and this would basically mean you can do that, but you don't have to type scene at the end. It's pretty simple, to be honest. It also means it also only detects it once a scene is opened. It's more efficient, and generally when you create a scene, you open it after anyways. So yeah, there's that. And you also got scene count less than, more than, or equal to. And that is pretty much all I can think of. Yeah. You can do a lot of really good stuff with the actions if you know anything about like simple Unity widgets and you know how they work and all that, and you're very good at memorizing values, which is the death of me. And it's why I spent like a lot of time trying to get this to work, and it didn't. And I did, and then I lost my voice. But you can do a lot with it. That I do know. I mean, you can do this, and this is just pretty cool. It's a pretty cool automated thing. I don't know why it's cool, but I am mesmerized by it. Maybe that's the sleepiness talking. Who knows? But yeah, that's everything for stacks, conditions, and actions. For stack actions and node conditions, should I say. I am tired. Goodbye.